Hello, everyone. You're listening to Laundry Day here on 88.3 KUCR. I am your host, DJ Chai. But today I'm not your DJ. Today we have a lovely guest with us, DJ Sake. Say hi.
How's it going?
Yes, I'm so excited to have him in the studio with us today. It's such a gift. I think I've known you for almost a year now?
I would say maybe about half a year. We met back in May.
Back in May, yeah. So some of you may know, but there is a beautiful and bright and what do I want to say, like a bustling, i.e. rave scene
There's
locally.
like a little tribe going on.
Yeah, there's a whole little tribe going on. All the homies DJ and rave, and it's actually pretty popular in our area. So I thought it would be such a gift to have Sake come here and say what's up to us. So how do you feel? You just did a live sesh.
I'm doing fine about it. I feel pretty good about it, Lots of different sounds I feel like that resemble me, I guess. I feel like most DJs out here have a certain sound that represents them, you can associate with them. So I feel this is a good summary.
No, yeah, that's awesome. You did a great job. I was in here booping and bopping. It was lit. Yeah, so are you originally from the IE?
Well, I've lived here my whole life, but I was born out in Whittier and lived out in Southgate when I was a newborn, and then my parents moved out here with us, and then ever since then I've just been here. But I've kind of considered other places my second home, like Fontana and Buena Heights, Boyle Heights.
Nice. Shout out Fontana, shout out Buena Heights, shout out the IE. So how did you get into the scene that we have here?
So, well, first of all, I started DJing when I was 18 years old. My parents helped me out, and for a year straight I was just practicing. I didn't go jumping right into shows. I did it for a year straight, and then I had a homie of mine say there was an event going on in the IE. Shout out Stain on My Shirt, shout out Xer. And yeah, they really put me on, and from there I got connected with some people that were interested in the same type of music that I was, and I was I didn't even know these people existed, to be honest. So then it was just such a trip. So for a year straight I've been helping throwing shows, playing shows, and then here I am now.
Nice. Yeah, I feel like I have the same experience. It's just finding your tribe, and yeah, we're an island of misfits. It's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of helped me out on the way too. At first I didn't picture myself doing anything with music, and then now it's weird saying that it's kind of my life, but there's also other things that kind of seem important too.
What were you doing before music?
I was doing filming.
Oh, cool.
A lot of filming.
What kind of stuff were you filming?
I was really into making skate videos and editing, that type of stuff. I was always that one little skate kid in high school.
Cool.
And then how the whole DJ thing came up was I was talking with some friends of mine. We were talking about what instrument would you want to play? And I was I want to learn to play bass, but I know DJing is not an instrument, but
it kind of is.
It kind of, yeah. But I was I think I want to do that, and they were yeah, I could see you doing that. So it just stuck with me in the back of my head.
Yeah.
And then one day it just clicked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. It happens like that. Yeah. So how would you describe your DJ style, your sound?
Very fast.
Fast.
Or I would say very energetic. There's so much boom, my dad calls it. He's whenever he would hear me play, it sounds like a lot of kick, just boom, 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 boom.
Oh yeah. I'm so sorry. We have Elliot. Say hi, Elliot.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, just say hi.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Hey.
Yes, that's the MVP right there.
That's right.
Sorry about the distraction, everyone. But no, yeah. So fast, boom. I definitely get that from your music, and I definitely channel that energy as well. Why do you think that is? Why do you think you gravitate more towards high tempo stuff?
I would say influence. My mother is a really big influence on me, especially with all the house stuff, because ever since I was young, she'd be playing a lot of Power Tools, Groove Radio, whole lot of stuff from the 90s, and that's kind of another thing too. Like for a while I was always like a 90s head, playing a bunch of stuff back then, and then as of now I kind of transitioned into like some modern stuff, but like my heart will always be around like some early 90s, mid 90s type of stuff.
Yeah, I definitely got that influence in your mix. I was like, oh yeah, this is like, it really sounds vintage, but like, again, like you said, modern. It's really cool.
That's kind of a new like a material I've been working on, like mixing a bunch of like, I guess, hard house and techno with all that type of stuff, because before I was playing like a lot of hard house, and I guess that's what I'm known for. But like I have like a ear for everything else too, like as like genres with like dance music, if I were to say.
Yeah.
I call it underground. I don't really call it dance music.
Yeah. Why do you think that you gained so much inspiration from the 90s? Like, what is it about that era that inspires you?
So whenever I get interested in something, I like to study it, and then when I get really interested, I like to find out like the core, like where did it all start.
Right.
And with the whole rave scene, that kind of started in like the very late 80s, early 90s, and
Right.
that's what my mom was into. So was my dad. My dad was in the rebel scene in the early 90s, and my mom was just always going out clubbing, and like I said, she would be a really big influence on me.
Nice.
But like I said, I got into underground music, and I really wanted to find like the core of it, so I was like super invested into some 90s music. And then like I said, big into my uncle too. He's a DJ himself, so he would like always like school me in on like what I should listen to.
Nice. So what I'm hearing is it runs in the family. It's in your blood.
I have to, and it's like I was born in Whittier, and like back then Whittier was like the home of like ditch parties and like all those house parties. So I feel
what are
like
ditch parties?
So what ditch parties are? Well, it kind of speaks for itself. Like kids would ditch school to go to a party during the day,
okay.
and they would just like have like water balloon fights and stuff like that, just doing like kid stuff.
No, that sounds lit. Water balloon party? Come on.
Yeah, and then like they'll have a DJ just like boom, boom, like put the stuff that I would just play. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that sounds sick as fuck. Yeah, so like how do you feel like techno music has influenced the culture of creativity here in the IE specifically?
That is a good question that I don't have a good answer for. No, I'm just playing.
No, I don't mean to throw hardballs at you. Actually, what's your favorite color?
Green.
Green?
No, but I mean, as far as like everyone has like their own like taste and split to it, and I feel like it's just gonna keep growing at that point. I mean, everyone has like their own style. Like for example, like Kaiju's like my favorite DJ.
Oh my gosh! Shout out Kaiju. We're gonna get Kaiju in the laundry room. Everybody loves Kaiju.
Everybody loves Kaiju.
Come on.
If you don't know what that is,
look up Kaiju soup.
Anyways, the music is just so like mind-boggling, I would say.
Yeah.
Kaiju does like some really good music.
I would agree. Sorry, go ahead.
Like whenever Kaiju does like some live sets, like they'll explain like, oh, like it's gonna be so energetic, and Kaiju delivers. So
absolutely, I think that there's definitely something about the IE where we love energy. When I first got introduced to the art scene here, it was definitely through like punk music and the punk scene, and then like backyard shows. And so to see that reflect into like the IE rave scene is so interesting, because it's very similar in terms of like energy levels, but completely different music. So it's really cool because you see people who go to punk shows transition into like this like electronic.
Yeah, I mean, I was that kid at first. I mean, I feel like IE is like super heavy with like the punk scene, and like it's cool. I'm not gonna like bash on it, because I was a little punk at first too.
Mm-hmm.
In high school, I would go to like some punk shows in the backyards, and the dust getting in your lungs.
Yeah.
And then like I found like this DJ dance music stuff, and I was like, the punk stuff is cool, but I feel like I belong here, and I really do. Like that's just me. You know what I mean?
I would agree.
But I'll forever have like the little punk side of me, because like growing up, I wasn't always into like techno and all that stuff. I had like a little punk and indie phase, even a little heavy metal, some rap here and there.
Yeah.
But this is kind of like I'm just like stuck. Like I need it in order to like just function.
No, yeah. I definitely would agree. There's something about like the sounds in electronic music that's
Right.
just like a little more refined, I guess.
I think it's unique,
Yeah.
like it's just very like I like to imagine like pictures or like areas like I'll hear a sound relate it to like water or fire or something like that.
Yeah. Tell me more about that. Like, are there specific sounds that you gravitate more towards because they like maybe remind you of other sounds, or like is nature something that influences you?
Yeah, it's just very nostalgic for me too. Cause since I was a cat, there's this one song I heard. It's called "Climatized" by the Prodigy, and um, the intro sounds very, I would say, aquatic. Like if you look that song
Mm.
up, you would hear like where I'm coming from with that. It reminds me of water. It reminds me of the wind pushing through, making waves.
Mm.
And I would like I said, like I would hear this stuff in the car in the backseat of my mom's car, and I would just like I wouldn't like say I didn't like it, or I wouldn't say I liked it. I would just question it. I'd be like, how do you make these noises? Like, where do you come up with this
Yeah.
stuff? So like, it just stuck in the back of my head. And like years later, when I found that song again, I was like, oh my god, like
Yeah.
it was just nostalgia to me. So yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah,
Yeah. I think that's like so awesome to be inspired by like nature, especially with something about electronic music is people assume that it's all just noise, but honestly I feel like it's a lot more ambient than you
yeah,
think.
definitely. There's
Yeah.
some ambient going on there.
So what was the process of learning how to mix like?
Everything was self-taught. I mean, I would YouTube some stuff, but like I would like just literally lock myself in my room and like teach myself, and then I would like always like play out loud, so like my family would like always hear me. And yeah, it was just like that for a solid year straight. Like I taught myself how to mix more than two tracks, and that's what I like doing now. And then I wanted to learn a little more, so I bought like a controller that has like a little drum machine on top of it, and that's what most people see me do now. And then that thing is so beat up now because I've taken it to so many shows. There's like dust inside the controller. It's just like it's falling apart. But yeah, I still manage how to like make it work. But
So when you use the drum machine, are you like, is it a
it,
matter of sampling the songs that you're
it's
mixing, or is it like sounds in there?
live performance drum machine, so I can make a pattern right then and there, and I
Dope.
could do like live remixes. I think that's what caught my attention. But
That's dope.
back to your question of like teaching myself how to mix, like um, if I were to look into like asking someone for help, I would go to my uncle just because he knows the most out of everyone there, and I didn't have any friends that mixed at the time, so I was just left on my own really.
Oh, so that's interesting. You were already interested in DJing, and then like your tribe found you as you were learning.
Yeah, I mean, my friends would kind of like look at it and be like, "Oh, that's cool," but like I don't think they were like that into it. They were just, I'm pretty sure they thought about it as like a hobby of mine rather than a lifestyle.
Mm.
And then when I met all these people that like are just DJs and know how to mix and produce and make these really cool like noises,
Yeah.
um, it was like such a relief to find like people that like related because at first I felt super lost and like alone too.
Yeah, I get that. So you just said DJing is a lifestyle. What's some other things that are a part of the DJ lifestyle?
Having your priorities straight too, having a good whatchamacallit, motives and intentions. Like my whole like motive with this whole DJ stuff is just to make people dance, and that's point blank.
Yes.
Period. That's it.
Period. No, that's the Lord's work.
Right.
Um, yeah, so what is something that you would say to someone who is just learning how to DJ or
Um,
interested?
take the time into it because I don't want to like bash on anyone about it, but I do see DJs that have some very basic skill and they're brought to the highest point, like are getting like some really gnarly gigs, and when I feel like you know it could be worked on or
Mm.
improved.
Mm.
So I would say just take your time, really. Like there's really no rush, and to be honest, it's not that serious at the same time. Like I know I say it's like my lifestyle, but like you know, it's basically aux mastering. Like if you're aux master taken seriously,
Yeah, that's awesome.
but yeah,
Yes.
take your time. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt
No,
you,
no,
but
no, 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 no.
take your time, focus, plan. Planning is a very big thing to me.
Yeah. You said earlier that your family was something that really inspires you and really got you into making music and DJing. What is something else? What are some other things that inspire you?
Creativity, like finding someone else's like creative ideas, and like I like to either work with them or like compare and just think like maybe we can do this, and if it happens, cool. If not, then there's always room in the future that we can always do something.
Yeah, cool. All right, so now I just want to throw some softballs at you. Do you like to cook?
Yes and no. I mean, I have a job in the kitchen currently, but like I'm always just like doing like other stuff, like folding boxes or washing dishes or like literally doing anything else but touching food. Because I had a job before at a fast food joint. It was terrible.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, eh. But I mean, as far as the cooking at home, I'm like, that's a little more soft.
What's your favorite thing to make?
Cereal.
Cereal?
No, I'm just playing. No, I hope my dad make like some food on the grill. So probably just like tacos or something like that. Something simple, not too hard.
Yeah, okay. What's your favorite thing to eat that you don't have to cook?
Ooh, don't have to cook, like eat sandwich.
Sandwich?
Sandwich, yeah.
You can make a sandwich so easily. What kind of sandwich?
Simple ham and cheese, lettuce, tomato.
I'm a sandwich girl too. I love a good sandwich.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with it.
You can't go wrong. You get all your food groups. You can put some lettuce in there. Got your carbs with the bread. Like, that's all you need.
Yep.
What kind of music do you like to listen to outside of the stuff that you DJ?
I've been really into like. That's a good question, actually. Some oldies, actually.
Oldies?
Some
I heard
oldies.
You play some stuff.
Yeah. Some oldies, some indie, a little bit of indie, some punk rock for sure. My sister schooled me in on some rap. Like, I wouldn't like listen to it voluntarily, but I wouldn't have a problem listening to it at the same time.
Mm-hmm. What did she show you?
A lot of modern rap.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like she schools me. I don't really know.
Okay.
Sorry, Mia.
No, you're good.
She schools me on the new stuff, so I kind of leave it up to her. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, shout out, sister. So, another question. What influential figure would you go to dinner with, dead or alive?
Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy Osbourne?
Yeah, he's been like a really big idol of mine ever since I was in high school. I don't know. I feel like because back in like the 70s, like heavy metal wasn't really much of a thing. So like they kind of just stormed in so like just raw. And I feel like that energy was like something I would like attract myself to, or like I'll be like super like into. Like if I met him at the time, I'll be like, that was sick. Like you guys are doing something different. I like doing stuff like that. I don't like being a sheep, if anything.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't call you a sheep at all. And then what's something that's on your bucket list?
Probably play like a really big arena.
Play a big arena?
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, like I would like see like some DJs like not do like a really crazy one like at festivals or like so many, but like just like a venue. I would say like for example House of Blues. I've seen DJs do like some really good shows there, something like that. None too like gnarly. I would just feel like I think I would feel satisfied with myself.
Okay, cool. Well, is there anything else you want the audience to know about you?
Not that I know of. I'd like to give a couple shout-outs though, if that's cool.
Yeah, you want to give some shout-outs?
So I'd like to give a shout-out to Stain on My Shirt, Exeter City, my girlfriend Bella, Blinky, Kaiju, Nason, Webmistress, Info Hazard. Who else? Trinity, the Power Source Crew. Who else is there? There's so many people I want to like say like a big thank you to. Mom and Dad specifically.
Yes.
One and most importantly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you link up with the Eyeball crew? Like, how'd you meet Isaiah and them? Yeah.
I met Isaiah at a backyard party. I did a set, and he was like, "Hey, yo, that's a cool set." And I was like, "Oh, thanks." And then that's that.
Yeah.
We just crossed ways, and then next month he like hit me up. I think it might have been his first Eyeball show. It was like a jungle rave. That was the sickest rave I've ever been to. and I play that too. So he like texted me. He was like, "Hey, like, do you want to play?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then I got to meet him, and like we saw like the whole setup. And then when I did my set, like that was so good. Like the sound was good. My set was like, I don't want to like pat my own back or like praise myself, but it was really good.
It was clean.
It was, yeah, it was
It was
clean. I
clean.
appreciate it
Period.
myself.
Yes.
Like that's a really big
Yes.
thing. Like I have to like the mix in order to feel like satisfied. Like if I feel I did like bad, then I'll be like, nah, like that was
Yeah.
bad. Like I'll just like talk smack on it. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was a really good show. And then from there, we just like kept in touch and like rolled with each other for like about a year already. So
That's what's
he's
up.
been doing really good too. So
Yeah.
yeah, shout out Trinity for real.
Shout out Trinity. If you guys don't know who or what the Eyeball Crew is, they are a creative collective here in the IE, and they throw shows. They have a booming sound system. So
Definitely.
yeah, if you can ever find the opportunity or the chance to know someone who knows someone that does Eyeball, or who knows where an Eyeball show is, you should definitely come out. Pretty sure Power Source is coming
Power
up,
Source.
right?
Yeah, I
Next
mean
week.
he's mostly with Power Source, but that's like some LA heads. They got
Yeah.
like a really good thing going on.
Yeah.
And like I said, they've helped me out too, like in like the past, like with like some shows and mixes and like just like being there. So for there's some good people out there.
Yeah, I really like Power Source's stuff.
Yeah.
I like their aesthetic and like their design direction and stuff. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, they got it going.
Yeah. If I don't know when this is coming out, but Power Source is February 25th.
25th.
Yeah, so we gotta catch you on the gram if you want to find that info.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is DJ Sake here live at KUCR. After this, we're gonna hear his live set that he just did. It was lovely, so good. So stick around for that. And if you're watching this on YouTube, there should be links in the description with all of Sake's info, all of my info, when you can catch my show. Yeah, make sure to follow Sake, make sure to follow me, make sure to follow KUCR. We were in the laundry room on laundry day, so
Yeah. Do your laundry.
so yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and goodbye.
Thank you.
still here after telling you so long. I'm still here, baby, after saying that I'd be gone. Now maybe I was just talking out of my head, but baby, if I wasn't, can I take back what I said? 'Cause when I need some, hey baby, you're right here to hold me. When I need some, ooh-wee girl, you're right here to kiss me. When I want some, oh yeah, your love don't resist me. You're here, and I'm so glad that I'm still here. After making you so blue, I'm still here. After saying that we are through, now maybe I was just talking out of my head, but baby, if I wasn't, can I take back what I said? 'Cause when I need some, hey baby, you're right here to hold me. When I need some, ooh-wee girl, you're right here to kiss me. When I want some, oh yeah, your love don't resist me. You're here, and I'm so glad that I'm still here. Now I'm still here after making you so blue. I'm still here, baby, after searching for somebody new. Now maybe I was just talking out of my head, but baby, if I wasn't, can I take back what I said? 'Cause when I need some, hey baby, you're right here to hold me. When I need some, ooh-wee girl, you're right here to kiss me. When I want some, oh yeah, your love don't resist me. You're here. Look.